do this demonstration of Gemini Node, the Chrome extension that I've built using Gemini API. So yeah, I've unpacked this extension here on Chrome, as you can see here. If I will basically tell you what this does. This is basically how we have community notes on Twitter. They basically fact check people. They basically give more context to people, the readers of the tweets. They can. So what my goal was, like, the community notes can be very delayed, and so my extension basically helps users get real time community notes, real time added context, added information. They might be scrolling onto Twitter and they might want to know more about a certain tweet and get to know more context on it. So that's what my extension helps them get. So I've got a couple of examples here. First is, this tweet is claiming that Mona 2, a movie, an animated movie, it grossed to $21 million, and it claims that this was the biggest ever for an animated film. And if I run my extension, this is GemiNote, this is how the UI looks. If I click on this button, Ask Gemini, it basically calls to the Gemini API and it fetches the response here. I basically have used dynamic retrieval mode. It basically uses the LLM, traditional LLM model, in combination with the real-time Google searches. So it brings in the latest data possible. And so my Gemini node basically claims this tweet is partially accurate but needs clarification. And it basically goes on to state that this tweet only focuses on domestic box office numbers. And so yeah, it basically denies the claim that this was the biggest ever animated film. Here it says it's an inaccurate. So yeah, that's added context for the users. If I go on to another tweet, there might be cases where there is no context to be given. There isn't much for users to know. It's just a plain simple tweet. It might just be an image. So like, Gemini Note can't add much to it. So I basically ensured that the model remains at most neutral and like doesn't try to bring in his opinion. And for tweets with that need no context or are factually correct or are just like normal tweets, it just adds an all good statement under it. And so one final example is, this person is like claiming that there is 40% income tax on earnings. This is talking about India. Middle class people will now have to pay 35% GST to watch and sip their Coca-Cola. So yeah, let's ask Gemini if this is true or not. I can go on here. I ask Gemini, and so yeah, Gemini claims that this is false. The tweet is a satirical exaggeration, and it claims that India does have a GST, goods and services tax. The rate is nowhere near 35%. The current GST rates are 0, 5, 12, 18, and 28%, depending on the type of goods or services. It claims that the tweet is basically a hyperbole to make a point about tax burdens, likely criticizing the combined effect of income tax and GST on the middle class. So a person was just having this private opinion, personal opinion, and he was just exaggerating it a lot and like hyperboling it. So yeah, that's where this Gemini community note helps. My Gemini community note is limited to Twitter website, so I can load it on any Twitter website and it will work. But as soon as I go to a different website like YouTube, this won't work, as this doesn't need to work here. So yeah, in future I have planned to add this functionality to other websites like YouTube and Reddit, where it might use like video data, like other subtitles or transcripts of videos. So yeah, so that users can get context onto that as well. But yeah, that's for future. This was my demonstration of my Gemini note and that I've created. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Yeah, that's all. Bye.